Hello everyone. Today I have another character talk for you. And I know my first character talk was about Shinji from Evangelion. For this one, I'm gonna keep with Evangelion and talk about, a very beloved character for a lot of people, and that is Rei Ananami. Rei is a character which really requires no introduction. Rei is without question one of the most iconic and idolized anime characters of all time. You can hardly go to a con without seeing Rei cosplay, and you're definitely not leaving without seeing a side back shot of Rei's anemic body coupled with her expressionless face on every single Evangelion poster. But let's talk about Rei as a character. When you stop to examine this, it's quite amazing that Rei was able to garner so much popularity. After all, Rei isn't the first emotionally damaged female mech pilot with blue hair. Why is Rei so popular, and why does she stand out? Since nothing about her appearance or story really seems to set her apart, the only thing you're left with to explain her popularity is her personality. Under the circumstances I just described, this would normally hold true, but in this particular case, the character Rei kinda doesn't have a personality to speak of. Rei is an empty shell of a person who seems to have no personal goals or ambitions. Rei simply does what she's told. Since this is character talk, let's just flat out ask the question: is Rei a good character? The answer is yes. Put your pitchforks and torches down. Rei is an amazing character, and she should stand out in your mind, but not for the reasons that most characters are amazing. Nothing about what makes Rei a good character is an internal characteristic of Rei. This should be self-evident, as Rei is devoid of character development or motivation. Rei starts Evangelion as a cell, and she ends the series as a shell. What makes Rei's character interesting is that she, in reality, what makes Rei's character interesting is that she is in reality an extension of Shinji. Shinji is a very complex and multi-dimensional character who represents a lot of the aspects of depression. Furthermore, all of the other characters in the show represent a different aspect of Shinji's personality. This brings me to the main point that I would like people to take away from this piece, which is Rei is a good character because she's a foil of Shinji. While Shinji wallows in his emotions and is crippled by inaction, Rei has no emotions and does what she's told to do anyways. When you watch the show, you are left with the impression that Shinji should just act more like Rei. This interaction is key to the character, and it's what makes her work in the story. This is also what makes her stand out and be memorable. When you think of Rei, you almost immediately think of her doing some kind of suicidal mission to save Shinji in Tokyo 3. Now, the big problem is, with the success Rei had both in terms of sales and influence, anime has seen numerous Rei clones, pardon the pun, since the release and reception of Evangelion. The flaw here is that Rei wasn't good because of the fact that she was emotionless. Rei was good because of the contrast she presented with the cast. What we are left with is a host of characters who have copied the character of Rei, but are inferior to Rei in every way. They are superfluous to the story. They are a petty attempt at a cash grab. While Rei is fine, the rest of you fake Reis needs to go. The anime community needs to demand more. So, as a message to all of these anime and manga creators, please stop the Rei. If you would like to see more character talks, there will be a link to Youauthorus in the description. This is all for this video. See you in space.